Hi guys, it's Nika, and today it's been really hard for me to press the record button. I don't really know why, but yeah, anyway, I'm back with another Create a Sim video where I will be making over an older Not So Berry sim, an older sim from my Not So Berry. So today it is Dawn's turn. Dawn is Sunset's wife. Yes, I know, Sunset Dawn. Of course, I had to do that. And yeah, I think Dawn is one of my most favorite spouses in my Not So Berry. I think she's up there with Caleb Vator. If I had to rank all the spouses, I think she would be in the top three with Caleb, and I'm not sure who would be the third one actually. That's something we could talk about some other day. But yeah, so Dawn's turn today. Dawn is probably one of my cutest Sims. I think I say this a lot, but honestly, yes, she is one of the cutest. She has a lot in common with Sunset, but she's a bit more feminine, I would say, in her style and in everything, I guess. They both really love space, although Sunset is an astronaut and Dawn is a astrophysicist, and she is kind of terrified of space. As much as Dawn likes it, she is terrified of space. She would never go up there in space. She would never go sit in a rocket ship and go to the orbit. Never, absolutely never. Yeah, she doesn't really like heights. She doesn't really like big open spaces too much. So yeah, no space for her. She can observe it and admire it from Earth. Although she did go to space a few times with Sunset in the original Legacy, and yeah, it was kind of she is still afraid of that, but she was with Sunset. It's okay. And also, like I said, she's an astrophysicist. I can't say that word. Hopefully, I said that right. But yeah, she's a scientist. I'm gonna say that will be easier. She actually was one, because back then I had a custom career installed. I don't have it anymore, but I used a custom career for her. Yeah, and aside from, being a scientist and knowing a lot from the realistic scientist point of view about space, she's also, I would say, very spiritual about space, I would say, about universe. She knows a lot about star signs and about constellations and about horoscopes, what it means when the planets are in this position and that position. Astrology, I couldn't remember the word. Astrology, she's into that. Maybe some crystals as well. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from her. As for her style, I love her style. She's giving me can my phone shut up, please? I'm trying to record. Who is oh no, okay, never mind. Where was I? No, genuinely, where was I? I was going so well, and now my phone completely threw me off. This is why you should turn it off when you're recording. I was talking about astrology, and oh right, yeah, I was talking about her style. So she's giving me quirky librarian hippie kind of vibe, very much in love with nature. That would be kind of the vibe that she's giving me. We'll keep it at that. I'm really sorry about the phone, because everything that I prepared in my head, I completely forgot. Yay. There's actually not really too much to say about John, unfortunately, because I've mentioned this in Sunset's video as well. Gen 3 of my Not So Berry wasn't really heavily story based. I was pretty much just playing, and because real life was sort of I don't want to say it was tough, but I was graduating from high school and I was getting ready for all the important exams and stuff like that, so I didn't really focus on The Sims too much. Oh yeah, there was actually one story thing I wanted to talk about. So Sunset and Dawn went to the same high school, and they are classmates, sort of, tried to get them together. But they both realized what was going on, and at first they both agreed to come on a date, but then neither of them showed up, and they both felt kind of embarrassed that they chickened out of it. But then they bumped into each other at that same place where they were supposed to meet up for a date. They met there like a few days later, and they were like, oh my god, aren't you the girl I was supposed to go on a date with? And they realized, yeah, we were supposed to go on that date, and neither of us showed up, and now we're here. It wasn't planned, but we might as well just sit down and talk as if we were on a date. And good thing they did, because guess what? They were kind of meant to be together, and like, you know, sunset and dawn, and you know, all of that. Like, I don't even know what I'm saying, but yeah. Anyway, Sunset and Dawn had 2 daughters together, twin sisters, Claudia and Crystal. Claudia was the one who became the heir for the Grey generation, and that's when, yeah, her generation also wasn't the best. I had plans. I had amazing plans. Seriously, those were, if it had worked out, it would have been amazing. But it did not, because my old laptop refused to work and my game was super laggy, and yeah, it just wasn't a good time. And I still feel bad even after all these years, because I did this thing where I asked people on Tumblr for sims, and I had like 6 sims by 6 different people in my game, and I was so excited to do some crazy, funny, entertaining storyline, and then my game was lagging so bad that I ended up not doing anything, and I was pretty much just playing, and yeah, I still feel a little bad about it. It would have been so fun. But yeah, I couldn't do anything about it. I moved the entire family. I moved it to a new safe. It still didn't work. I removed a lot of CC. It also didn't work. And yeah, so then I just gave up. And the Grey gen wasn't as great as it could have been. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go now. CC links from this video will hopefully at some point, not too late, be at my Tumblr. I'm sort of trying to get all the CC links together right now and post one lookbook, one sim that I did here on my channel. Every night I am trying to post one. But I will probably get to Sunset and Dawn and all these newer sims later down the line. At this point, I think when I'm done with this video, I will go grab the CC links for the Rosie band. And when did I post that video? In April? No, in May, I think. Yeah, and I still haven't posted those lookbooks with the CC links, so yeah, it will probably take me a while, but also if I do one lookbook a day, maybe it won't take that much time. I don't know, I'm just rambling right now. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you liked it. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Love you guys. Bye everyone.